Hey you guys, welcome back to another vlog. I'm so happy to be sitting here, standing, I don't know, right in front of the camera, talking to you guys again. I know it's been a while, but anyways, alhamdulillah, I'm here. It is the 25th day of Ramadan. I hope you guys have had a really meaningful Ramadan. I mean, this is what this vlog is all about. I want to talk to you guys about how my Ramadan has been. I woke up feeling really good today. Last night was the 25th night. I think everyone knows that in Ramadan, everyone doesn't really get their amount of sleep that they need, but it's all good. It's just for a month, especially these last 10 nights. We're just gonna push through and just do whatever we can. So even if eye bags are around, it's okay because we got them concealers. Speaking of concealer, just very quickly, I feel like I need to share with you guys just like a quick sidetrack. Just sidetracking from Ramadan talk. I have actually just changed my concealer to this creamy concealer from NARS from my previous Urban Decay concealer. Oh my god, I love this concealer so much. I wish I used it earlier, but anywho, that is for another vlog. Okay, I've decided to put the camera down on the stool and sit down just because my hands like this gonna get tired really fast and I don't want to be shaky. Anyways, I wanted to chat with you guys about how my Ramadan has been. I'm just trying this because I hope somebody out there can relate and kind of connect with me, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I came into this month really hoping that I could start a good routine again. Now when I say start is because if I get honestly guys, I have been feeling down inside because I've actually let go of all, not all but almost all of the good habits that I have developed for myself when it comes to really making sure that my relationship with Allah is strong, making sure that I talk to Him on a consistent basis. Honestly, I got busy with life and it's hard to admit, but I lost it. And the thing is, it didn't happen overnight. I lost it gradually because I got busier, and the truth is I didn't make my time with Allah a priority. And what I mean by my time is I have this really beautiful routine that I came up for by myself. Not that it's a unique routine, but I'm just saying that it works for me, and it really gave me an amazing way to make sure that I'm consistently checking in with Allah, consistently having reflection moments, just talking to Him. So I used to wake up really early in the morning, just before Fajr time, get in 2 rak'ats and then pray Fajr, and then after that I'll read a little bit Quran and then have tafsir, and then by that time I think the sun is just about to rise, and then I will just go back to my day, shower, okay, not shower, that's why I didn't shower in the morning, have my breakfast and then start my day with work. But I got lazy and I started to wake up later and later, and then when I wake up late I don't have time to do anything extra. Sometimes I would even not end up reading the Quran, and then I can feel that my day is just not as on as it usually would be if I had just stuck to my old routine. But anyway, so I came into this Ramadan with the mindset that I wanted to get back into that old routine so that I can train my body to continue it after Ramadan, and I wanted to be as productive as I could in any other month. I know you're tired, when you don't eat, your mind can't function as well, you're dehydrated, but I didn't want to let that be an excuse. And this month, oh my god, alhamdulillah, honestly, this is all from God. Allah gave me so many opportunities, so many work opportunities that I am actually really proud of myself that I managed to do, along with my intern Iman. She helped me a lot. We got a lot of work done this month. Yes, alhamdulillah. I'm really proud of myself because in the past, I feel in the past years, I would always give myself a break. I get it, it's Ramadan, right? But I also wanted to hustle. You gotta work. Anywho, I'm really happy, because I know I'm not gonna. I've honestly also, okay, I'm trying not to cry. I don't know why I'm getting emotional suddenly, but I've also lost when I started learning the Quran, maybe about 6 years ago, I memorized a lot, but as the years passed, it's actually really hard. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Maybe because I feel guilty, but I don't know. makeup. So over the years, when I started learning the Quran, I made it a point to, whatever I learned, like the meanings, I would also make it a point to memorize. So I don't memorize a lot of Quran, honestly, but the things that I memorize are like from my favorite surahs, the ones that have really touched my heart. And unfortunately, you get busy with life, and I do remember like my teacher saying it's not hard to memorize, but it's hard to keep it in you, like the ayats that you memorize. It's hard to keep it in you. Like, so I have honestly forgotten a lot of what I had memorized. I don't forget like the meanings of it, but I actually forgotten the Arabic of it. And sometimes I get sad in my prayer because I'm like, oh my god, I used to be able to read this, but not anymore. But I guess like I have these sad moments, but at the same time I feel like it's okay. You just gotta get back at it. And so that's what this month is all about. It's just about reviewing what I had learned in the past, getting back to that routine. And so I know that inshallah I can memorize those ayats and those surahs again. So like I did a lot of Q&A on my Instagram stories this month, and a lot of the questions I get from you guys is how to reconnect with the Quran. And I'm like, oh, I can so relate with that question, because I did get busy with life and kind of didn't make it a priority. My relationship with the Quran used to be so much stronger, but not anymore. But I also don't want to lose hope, because I feel like we can get back there. We can get back to where we were, if not even stronger. So that's what I did this month. I did a lot of reviewing of what I learned. I just kind of want to get back into that routine, and so I feel really good towards the end of this Ramadan. Of course I know I could do more, but I kind of don't really have like regrets, because I think inshallah I'm gonna come out of this, and I need dua to Allah to keep me consistent, that I will be able to continue this good routine that I have, talking to him, having my like consistent early morning routines with the Quran. I think it's so beautiful. I'm sorry. I hope this vlog is not going to be too long, because that is not the aim. I'm trying to keep it like 20 minutes in the middle. My best friends told me your vlogs are too long, so I'm like, okay, sorry guys. I think I got a little bit too emotional and I sidetracked. And the reason why I get really emotional is, okay, I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about this, is because my life really changed after I started learning the Quran. See, I was born a Muslim, right? But I don't really think I was really a Muslim until I accepted it on my own. I grew up with really religious parents, especially my mom. She, I would say, was a typical like mom who was just trying to do her best, loves her kids to bits, and just didn't want her kids to go to hell. So she kind of just like shoved religion down our throat, like shove, and we all kind of just like rebelled literally. Me, all my sisters, my brother, we just like, ugh, we don't like Islam, we don't like what we were being taught. It didn't sit right with us. So all of us kind of rebelled towards Islam, kind of did all those, you know, things you shouldn't be doing. I'm not gonna get into that, that's my past. But years ago, maybe like 6 years ago, no, slightly more than that, like slightly under 10 years ago, yeah, I mean, we all kind of had our moments where my father passed away, and then 4 months later my brother passed away, and that really hit, I think, each and every one of us, that oh my god, life is really short. And then that made me think that I think I need to figure out what my purpose in life is. I always had like this emptiness in me, you know, but I didn't figure out, I didn't even give it a second thought to why I was feeling these empty feelings. So sorry, I keep doing this because like the fan is blowing, it's like, whoo, fashion. Okay, sorry. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, so that's when I actually came to Islam. When my father, Allah had to take away my father, Allah had to take away my brother, to kind of like give me that wake up call, like, hello, what are you doing with your life, you know? That's when I really thought like, oh my god, what am I doing with my life? Like, when my brother passed away, I was in my last year, like just finishing uni, and then I was like, okay, work, what am I going to do for work? What am I going to do to support myself, because my father passed away already. So that really taught me to be independent, not just with life but with figuring out what my faith was. And so from there, I'm just gonna go skip lots of things. My sister introduced me, my sister Sumi. She went to a course, I think, and then kind of ended up going to an Ustaz Noman Ali Quran Tafsir class in Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. And then came back to Malaysia, and she's like, oh my god guys, like I just went through this course and it was amazing. And then and at that point I had just started praying as well, and I was like, maybe I should learn the Quran. I mean, you know, in the Al-Fatiha, first thing we read is like the Quran is the book of guidance, because we're asking for guidance. So, and then I realized, if I'm asking for guidance, why am I not learning this book, the Quran? And then that's when I started learning the Quran, and honestly my life just changed. My life changed after that. If I get into it, this vlog is going to be way too long, so I'm not going to get into that. But I just wanted to say that I hope in this month of Ramadan, even if we have just a few days left, if you guys are at that phase where you're like, you're Muslim, but you're like, why am I Muslim? I don't even know the Quran and all this. And if you have any like spot of interest, go for it. Go with your instinct to be curious, learn, and just explore yourself. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask yourself, why am I Muslim? Don't be afraid to ask, why do I believe in God? Why am I even a Muslim? Like, does this even make sense to me? How has this faith brought any value to my life? Like, ask yourself all these questions, because knowing these answers is only gonna be good for yourself. Like, you're gonna feel so much more confident in life. You're gonna figure out what your purpose is, because honestly all of us has like a totally different purpose. Like, I think that's the reason why one of the first few ayats that I learned in the Quran that really touched me was about clothing, from Surah Al-A'raf. Because since I was young, like, I loved fashion. I was like a little girl and I would always pull my dress down, you know, like just silly things like that. You feel like it's something that is innate in you, and then when you read something in the Quran and you're like, oh my god, clothing isn't something small, it is a big thing, you know, like it is a gift from God. And then that's when I realized, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna start my vlog, I'm gonna have a fashion vlog, at the same time I'm gonna talk about the Quran and just share all the amazing things that I've learned. So yeah, I would say that it's because of the Quran that I really started this career in fashion, and just kind of went for it, just kind of not being afraid to let people box you up. Because initially I was like, how can I talk about Quran at the same time? I'm not like religious, I don't wear like tudung labu, I'm not wearing like an abaya, I don't fit in this box of what people think religious people should be. But after learning the Quran, it just kind of opened my eyes to like, no, everyone can learn this book. This book is for everyone. You don't have to be a certain kind of person to be able to get the benefits from this book. Like, we're all a work in process, we're all different. And so I really make dua that Allah blesses all of you guys who are watching this with that same opportunity and gift that He gave me, to kind of open my mind, open my eyes, open my heart to learning His book. Because each and every one of us, I think we're gonna learn something different. The Quran's gonna touch us in a different way. And so that's what I hope. And obviously for forgiveness this month, I hope that all of us ask Allah for forgiveness and that He gives it to us, because we just want to come out of this month with a new slate. You know, all of us know we're not perfect, me especially, oh my god, especially. And yeah, so oh my god, I've been talking for 30 minutes, it's going too long. Okay, I hope I have shared something in here that you guys can relate to. And I just wanted to end, or not end, because I feel like I want to bring you guys along on this vlog to like me doing a few bits and pieces before I go back to Chono for Raya. Later today I have a fitting with Mimpi Kita for one of my virgin brides. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it on the first day because it's just so special, it's so pretty. And my first day Raya, Raya is Eid, by the way. Sorry, I keep saying Raya on my Instagram, and then all my international followers are like, what is Raya? And I'm like, sorry, it's Eid. Raya is Eid. So first day of Eid, I'm gonna spend it with Yusuf in his kampung, and then second day I'm coming back to spend it with my family. We're gonna go on a beach getaway. I'm so excited. So anyways, I thought I'll bring you guys along in this vlog to to come and do like last running around bits before Eid happens. Okay, I wanted to share with you guys before I go out what I've got on today. This is a top from RAMADAN'S. It actually comes with a skirt. It's like a full baju kurung, but I've just got my deeds on because I was just talking to you guys. I was sitting on the floor. I love this. Like, it's like pretty but structured, and obviously it's in my color scheme of my life. Okay, I'm just waiting for Iman to come, and then we're gonna head out to Bangsa and then go out for a little bit of fun. So we're here at Bangsa. I've decided to put on the skirt for this top so we can do a full OOTD. We have literally been driving around for like 20 minutes because I was like, Iman, we need to find a pink wall. We found a pink wall! Yay! This is, in case you guys are wondering, it's like right parallel to TMC in Bangsa. So we're gonna do a quick shoot and then we're gonna head to Kita Sabun. Just got home. I am gonna quickly change, and then I have breakfast today at FV because they're gonna have like a talk. I think Shaitar Appleby is gonna be there. So I'm gonna have a quick change, and then I'm gonna head there because the traffic outside is crazy.
I make dua for you and for me that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us this kind of work. It should be easier. Do you have another question, it seems?
No, because
Good morning everyone. I'm just on here saying good morning to kind of end the vlog actually. I had a really nice night last night at the Buka Puasa at FE. I'm actually wearing today the same top that I wore last night. Yes, you guys should know by now that I'm a serial repeat wearer. If I like something, I'm just gonna go on and on and on with it. Anyways, last night I got a really good reminder from the talk was given by Shaitar Appleby. He was saying how before he ends the talk, he wanted to ask everyone, think about, because we're in our last 10 nights, right? Think about what, like how often are we making dua to Allah? How often are we talking to Allah? That's the first. Second, what is in our du'as? Like, is it a good balance of things for this life and things for the afterlife? And the third is, what do you want from this month? So anyways, I hope I'll leave that with you guys to think about as well. We still have a few more nights to go, you guys. I you know what, it's actually a blur whatever I said to you guys yesterday. I just remember I cried and I was like, why did I cry again? Sorry, I got emotional with you guys. It was really random, but yeah, I hope I had said something that will touch you guys. And I really make dua that all of you have a meaningful Ramadan. I think this month has different meanings to everyone, and everyone should just do their own thing, do it at their own pace, and get what they can out of it. Ultimately, I make dua that Allah forgives me, forgives all of us for things that we have done knowingly and unknowingly, for things we could have done better, you know, and just kind of give us like a clean slate to come out of this month and start fresh again, and just make us the best possible version of ourselves. Anywho, I hope you guys have an amazing Ramadan of what's left, and in advance, Eid Mubarak and Selamat Hari Raya. I am going to start packing today because tomorrow I'm heading to Yusuf's Kampung Trono. So I will see you guys back on my Instagram stories. You guys know I'm pretty active there. So see you guys then. I love all of you. Bye.
Tell you